Federal employees are raising alarms over Elon Musk's push to reshape the U.S. government, an effort now compounded by a weekend directive for workers to justify their jobs in writing. The mounting pressure has left many in the federal workforce feeling vulnerable. Letitia Thompson, a clinical social worker with the Department of Veterans Affairs in Philadelphia, is among those crying foul over a Saturday email from the Office of Personnel Management that instructs workers to submit a list of tasks they performed on the job in the past week. Thompson called the request insulting and disrespectful, not to mention possibly problematic for the privacy of the U.S. veterans she works with in her job. I provide direct care to our veterans, and there's a lot of sensitive information about their health conditions that could be a part of what I do every day, and we do not intend on jeopardizing that integrity with this email. Musk, who has been tasked with reforming the federal government, announced the email was coming in a statement on X. Musk said failing to respond to the email would be taken as a resignation, though the email itself made no mention of that. Federal workers have no problem sharing what we do with the American public, but we do not respond or work for any individual entities, especially not tech billionaires like Elon Musk. A host of major federal agencies, including the Pentagon, Federal Bureau of Investigation, State Department, Department of Homeland Security, and Department of Energy, have instructed their staff not to reply to the email, with many pointing to existing agency systems for measuring employee performance. Thompson predicts major impacts to the services the U.S. government provides if broader efforts to slash the federal workforce come to fruition. Others across the country are echoing that warning, notably at U.S. national parks. In Ohio, fresh job cuts on top of a standing hiring freeze at Cuyahoga Valley National Park is squeezing resources ahead of a busy time for visitors. We've chronically underfunded our national parks, and now losing key staff positions at the same time we're seeing more visitation is a problem locally and across the country. In Arizona, about 10% of U.S. Forest Service workers have been impacted by recent job cuts. Without those people helping to safeguard these places and care for them, all of us are going to suffer. At Yosemite National Park, some workers faced abrupt and ill-explained firings this month. The staffing crisis at Yosemite drew public attention on Saturday when an upside-down American flag, a symbol of distress, was unfurled at the park's Horsetail Fall. I was given no time to reach out to colleagues or even clean out my office. It made me really angry. I work really hard at my job. I have 2 degrees, and to be told that I'm not meeting the standards of my job, it's a complete lie. For workers like Thompson and Townsend, the uncertainty is already disrupting their ability to serve veterans, protect public lands, and steward the environment. We're here to serve the American public, not private interests.